What is up, everybody? Sad day today. I gotta keep it real with you, with everybody. And I always said that I would do that, right? Sorry, let me get ready here. You know, even if I like one of these games, if I see them like actually taking a dump on their players, I'm gonna say something about it. I always gotta keep it 100. My loyalty lies to no game. It lies to the player. It lies to us. So it really pains me. It kind of hurts today to come into this title. And I think I'm gonna name this video like the death of a gacha, because I mean, as far as I'm concerned right now, this game just damn near took a death blow. And I've quit games. I've quit games before for just kind of being shady. And man, I really don't want to quit this game. I enjoy it. I like the combat in it. Like, here's the crappy part. Like, there's been a couple of games where I've loved the gacha. I thought it was very player friendly, but then I just kind of got a little bored of the combat. You know, I enjoy the combat in this game. And as far as other games that this game's competing with, like the Dragon Quest game, like this game totally has them beat just with their combat dynamics, the backstabs, the retaliation, just how the characters were put together, all that good stuff, right? And actually, I was going to make a recording pretty much ranting and raving about how happy I was when I found out in this title that... fill up my Coke here. That when I found out that I could take a 4-star character in this title and work them up to a 5-star character and not actually have to pull a 5-star character, I was like, that is badass. Because one of these characters was just up on a banner. I could not pull the 5-star version of the character. Here he is. I think he looks pretty cool, Gregor. I just dig his look, right? So I was happy to find out that I can, you know, work this guy up to a 5-star character. I don't actually have to pull him as a 5-star character. I was kind of happy about that. And I was, you know, I was going to rant and rave about it and tell you guys, like, hey, this is cool. Check this out. You know, another gacha that's really supporting its players and, you know, making a healthy gaming environment. And looking out for their free-to-play players, which is like pretty much the backbone of any of these games. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with this title, and I've been in here just messing around with different party comps. I enjoy how the combat works. I like how different the parties are. I like everything that you can do in this game. I dig it. Like, I've actually really enjoyed myself just kind of going through the story. This is also a title that I've always wanted to kind of play and catch up on, so it kind of had that going for it too. Some of the character designs are great. I dig them. But then we get to today. Oh man, I can't even sugarcoat it. Then we get to today. I started doing a recording actually, you know, talking about taking characters up to a 5-star from a 4-star. And then I noticed we had some new banners up today. And I was like, oh, cool. Bet. First of all, we have Milda, right? And all this going on. But none of that matters now. None of that matters at all to me. In fact, none of my tickets matter anymore in this game either. They are worthless. After pretty much looking through everything today, I came to the conclusion that if I want to continue to play this game, I either have to re-roll my account, or I probably am going to have to re-roll my account anyway. And that really hurts. That sucks. Right? First of all, I went straight to this banner because I was like, this guy looks like a badass. Look at him. He's this badass blind monk. Limited character. Oh, okay. Well, then they brought like some limited character to this game. No big deal. These games do that. You know, Last Claudia has UR arcs, right? Well, let's think about that. Because a UR arc is different than a UR character. Characters are what we are actually running and playing, right? I don't know, it just feels different. Also, the last UR character that I pulled was from Shining Beyond. They had a wonderful system where pretty much, you know, if you wanted to pay your way, I think it was like $49, got you a bundle where they're just going to give you the UR character. And in Last Claudia, well, they're not that nice about it, but we have managed to find ways to get UR arcs in Last Claudia because of events, special banners that pop up, right? So I'm like, cool, there's a UR character here. I'm sure the rates are a little bit lower than a normal character. That's where I was wrong. That is where I was wrong. If you actually start looking at the odds here, it is painful. It is so effing painful. So for this banner, instead of being a 5% SSR rate, or I'm sorry, a 3%, which these banners normally are, they jacked the rainbow rate up to 5%. But that doesn't matter because you're going for this this Varda character, and he's only a 0.3% out of the 5% of getting, you know, an SSR. So you guys can do the math on that. To me, that's like, oh, you have to pull you have to pull what? I don't know, 15, 20 SSR characters for this guy to come down. That's absurd. It's absurd. And then we have your pity rate. So your pity actually changes. So on your 10th pull, right, on your 10th pull, which I've actually seen pity in this game because I did throw all my gems. I got to the 10th pull just to see what it would look like. On your 10th pull, you have a 10% chance to pull an SSR, but you still only have a 1 in 10 chance of getting this character. A 1% out of that 10%. And mind you, this is after you've paid them for 100 pulls. Right? And then you start to realize that you run out of any sort of bundles or discount bundles before you ever even get to this point. So realistically, unless you have $1,000 that you want to put on this right now, you really don't even have a chance of pulling this guy. And like I said, that just changes the game so much. That turns everything into, okay, let's start playing the reroll game. I'm going to reroll for the next 5 days until I can start the game fresh with this guy, because obviously these characters are the only ones that are going to really dictate the power of an account. Like, this is the only thing that's going to matter, right? And there's really no other way of doing this other than re-rolling and starting off with one of these guys and then saving all of your resources and everything else for the next character that they drop like this, and saving all of the bundles, because the first time you buy a bundle, they like double the value of the bundle. Well, you're going to want to save all of those first purchases for the next character that drops like this. That kills this game then. Unfortunately, it does. Now, they could bring this character back on like an anniversary banner or something, but will they even make it to an anniversary banner now? Because a lot of people are really going to be on the fence about this shit. Yeah, so I think this absolutely totally wrecks this game. They should have changed the rate. And the best thing you can do right now is do not give this game any of your money. That is probably the only way that they could save this game, is if they did something about this right now. The only way they're going to do that is if people don't even try their luck. So I'm saying it. I'm boycotting this game right now until they do something about this, because if they make any money right now, they will just continue this, and then I honestly feel like this game will just be destroyed. This game will just turn into this, because then why would you even pull on any of these other banners? Why? These banners, the normal banners, why would you use any of your resources on any other banners? They're at a 3% rainbow rate, and you have no chance of getting this UR character at all. So it just becomes totally pointless to pull for these, no matter what they are. You're just going to be waiting for a banner like this to come up, and then you're going to be dumping every single thing that you have on it, and along the way, you'll get this girl or whoever else is in the pool, because this actually does have a 5% rate. So it's easier to pull SSR characters in general off of, this banner. So yeah, it points the game in that direction, and that is a shitty way to go. That is terrible. So I can't get behind that. I love this game, and I actually like playing it. I got no problem throwing a couple $100 at this game right now. The problem is, I already know that's not going to do anything. I could probably feasibly drop $800 right now on this, and would still not even really have a chance at getting this character. So that's just the way that it is. And like I said, that's going to force people to just re-roll and then save every single thing for whatever other character they're going to drop like this. So I'm calling it. This might be a death blow for this game. And I got to say something about this, because I've been playing this game. I was really, really happy with everything literally up until today when I saw this. Or I'm just trying to think of what else you can do here, but everything points to just save every resource, save all of your bundles, which means don't buy any bundles now. Don't use any bundles now, because you're going to want to buy them later when you can actually pull on one of these banners that maybe has some better odds than 0.3%. That is just embarrassing. Wow, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry, but that should at least be a 1.5%, and even then they would be getting money hand over fist. And I don't know, I just feel like this shafts players so bad. Free to play players will never even have a chance at these. They just won't, unless they just re-roll an account. So yeah, it's unfortunate. That's what they did. And I'm just going to be real about it. I can't support that. Now, I'm not going to uninstall this game because I do enjoy it. I will keep an eye out and see if they kind of do any sort of one-year festival thing, celebratory bullshit. We'll see if they even make it to that point. I'm actually kind of curious now. We'll see if they even make it to their one-year celebration, or whatever it is. Or maybe, just maybe, somebody might get half a sense and want to actually save this game, and they might just change this. Really just change the pull rate on this. That's absurd. You don't even have enough bundles to feed players to pull one of these characters. And nobody wants to see that. Nobody is going to want to play a game where they're just constantly dangling things in front of you that you're not going to be able to get no matter what, unless you're willing to re-roll your account right there. So it's just that bad. The numbers are just crunched that bad. That is just embarrassing to see. This is taking a step backwards for gachas everywhere. This should not be supported. Please do not buy into this. Please do not support this. Save your money. Wait for them to realize how bad they fucked up and come back with some sort of redemption banner. Or wait for them to make their next game and learn from these mistakes. I don't know. We'll have to see if this one survives, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye out. But I wanted to throw this out there. This is, a gacha is such a fragile ecosystem. Just something like this. This game was doing great up until today. All they had to do was this one thing, and boom. That's it. That's it. There's a game that I was enjoying, just kind of broken now. And I'm like, shit, that sucks. I want my time back. I want my money back. I didn't agree to invest into this. It is what it is. So all I can do is keep an eye on it. Maybe they will try to redeem themselves for doing something this greedy. And that's ultimately what it is. It is just greed on such a level that they should be ashamed of themselves. That is so damn greedy. It's not even funny. I did a double take when I first saw that rate, because I was like, wait, it's got to be a mistake. Am I not seeing that right? Nope, it is what it is. and I guess they're testing the waters to see if anyone will go for it. Don't go for it. Don't buy into this. Do not support this. It's really, in my opinion, the only chance this game has of, of this not being a killing blow. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to be real with you guys. Like I said, I've quit games before, and this one might just make that list. Like I said, we're not uninstalling yet, but I'm going to be keeping an eye out. Later, everybody, and thank you for all the support.